my name is Bridgette Raes, and I'm going to talk about how to style customers with amazing results. As a personal stylist, I work with clients individually, and what makes a stylist very different from a personal shopper or a salesperson is that we get hired by the clients to work with them. We also work a little bit more in depth with them, offering services like closet editing and wardrobe management. But because we get paid by the client, there's never a question of who we're advocating for. Clearly, our loyalty is with the client versus the store. In the case of a salesperson, it can be very hard for a customer to feel like they can trust that salesperson. Oftentimes, customers believe that salespeople will lie just to make a sale, or that they don't know what they're doing. Many customers don't really see salespeople as really skilled at what they're doing. It's kind of like a layover job, if you will. It's not something that they've made a career out of. So that's why I believe it's so important to train salespeople in the area of personal styling, because not only does it give the salesperson more confidence to be able to sell, but it also tells the customer that the salesperson has the knowledge and skills to be able to help them. So there are certain areas that I feel are important to train your sales staff in order to make them effective and to create trust with the customers. The first area that's important to train about is how to dress the body. Salespeople should know how to dress a variety of different body figures and shapes so that they can choose the right clothing for their customers. A salesperson should also know how to use clothing to create body balance. And a salesperson should know how clothing can be tailored to fit, and also what things can't be altered. And when a salesperson can speak to this knowledgeably, a customer will feel that the salesperson knows what they're talking about and that they're someone who can be trusted. Believe it or not, when you're dressing someone, you really want to think about the focus being on the face. People want to be noticed for themselves, not necessarily what they're wearing. So a good salesperson should be trained in how to choose the right colors, textures, jewelry lengths, jewelry sizes, all to flatter a client's facial characteristics. Jewelry size, earring size, the right neckline placement can make a difference whether or not a woman's face looks wide or round or balanced or proportioned. So these are also areas that a salesperson should be trained in knowing. A salesperson doesn't necessarily have to have a degree in textile science, but they should be able to identify different weaves and fabrications. Also, a salesperson should know how fabrics respond to storage and wear. For example, a bias cut dress. What is bias cut? And also, how should it be stored so it doesn't stretch out? Or does a fabric have really good recovery? Will it bounce back? Or should you be sizing down because the fabric stretches out too much? A salesperson should also know seasonal fabrics and which fabrics you can wear during which times of the year. Believe it or not, in some cases, some customers don't know that. So these are things that salespeople should know to be able to direct their customers on how to store fabrics properly, how to identify certain fabrications, as well as what times of year they can be worn. The next is being able to put outfits together. If I was a store owner and I got new merchandise in, I would give my salespeople an opportunity to work with the new merchandise, create capsules with it, mix and match pieces, look at jewelry and how those things can be added to outfits, so that when the salesperson is working with the customer, they're not just selling one piece. Now they're able to expand on that one piece, show a customer how they can get more with less, how they can create more outfits, how they can finish looks, how they can put capsules together for travel or for work. Lastly, color. You don't have to be an expert in color, but your salespeople should know how to choose the right colors for the right types of complexions that a customer would have, and a good basic knowledge of color theory. What makes a color a warm color? What makes a color a cool color? What is a muted color? What is a clear color? And how do you choose those colors for your customers? And there are actually different combinations of color that look better on some than others. Not everybody can look good in black and white, actually. Some people look drowned out. And some people actually look really washed out or sick in softer color combinations. So a salesperson should be able to know these things so that they can direct their customers in the right direction and also teach their customers how to make informed choices. Thanks, this is Bridgette Raes, and I hope you enjoyed this.